Hello everyone. My name is Nikhil, and in this video, I'm going to tell you how we can install a very famous database management system, which is known as Microsoft SQL Server on a Windows machine. Right. So, if we talk a little bit about Microsoft SQL Server, it is widely used database management system in the IT world, right? A number of organizations use it, a number of companies use it, and it is quite capable of working on a large amount of data. And yeah, so let us see how we can install it. So here I'm sharing my screen. You can see what you have to do is, okay, before we start downloading Microsoft SQL Server, I would like to tell you that there are two parts in which SQL Server will be installed. There are two different components, right? One is Microsoft SQL Server and another one is SQL Server Management Studio, right? So we'll be going one by one and I will be telling you how we can download and install both of them. So first, you can see on your screen that I'm downloading or I'm writing here Microsoft MSSQL, that is Microsoft SQL Server download. So this is the Microsoft link on which you have to click on. So SQL Server downloads, click on this. Here you will be directed to this URL and you have to click on this developer section, right? If you want to go for Express server, then it has different uses, different system requirements. You can see here that it is used in production for desktop, web, and small server applications. And when we talk about developer, it is a full featured edition. So we will go with this developer edition only. So you will click on download now. So once you click on download now, it will be downloaded. It's a very small software. And here you can see that it has been downloaded. So go to download location. And as soon as you double click on it, that means you start installing it, it will be giving you this screen, right? In which it will be asking you to make changes on the device or not. So you have to click on yes, obviously, right? So once you click on yes, what it will do, it will start downloading the SQL Server from the internet, as well as it will do the installation after it finishes downloading it, right? So since it is already installed in my system, that is why I'm not showing you here, but let me show you that again. Once you go to downloads, double click here, you click on yes, see, it will be starting downloading. After this, what you have to click on is basic. So we are going only with basic installation if your requirement is only to use SQL Server as database management system, right? So we will be clicking on this basic. After that, you have to accept the obviously terms and conditions, and after that, this will be the place where it will be installed by default. So click on install section, and it will be starting. It will be start downloading and as well as install. Right. So yes, it takes time, obviously, based upon your system configuration as well as based on your internet speed. Right. So yeah, this is it for SQL Server. And as I told you in starting that we are going to do the same thing in two ways. That means there are two softwares. Another one which you have to download is SQL Server Management Studio. Download. This is what you have to download. So again, the Microsoft link, click on this one. And here what you have to do is you will get this link. You will look for this link, download SQL Server Management Studio 20.1. So you click on it, it will be downloaded in your machine. And let us see in the meantime if it is getting installed. Yes, it is getting installed. It takes little time, you can say 5 to 10 minutes based upon your system configuration. And our SQL Server Management Studio is also getting downloaded. You can see it is 485 MB. Yes, so it will take a little time. 2 minutes left here. It is soon. Yes, so guys, our SQL Server Management Studio setup has been downloaded. Let us go to this location and just look for our SQL Server 2022 is getting installed. So after downloading SQL Server Management Studio, what you can do is you can just hit and double click here and it will be ready for the installation purpose, right? Yeah, see, it is already installed in my system. That is why it is giving you this option. Otherwise, it will start installing and it there is no options or if and buts you have to do in this installation. So it will be automatically installed in, right? So close this and this is getting installed. Let us wait for it to get installed. And one more advice, or you can say suggestion for you is just make sure that you install SQL Server Management Studio as well as SQL Server install in one go, right? If for any XYZ reasons it does not get installed in one go, either your system battery goes down or the internet goes down, there will be a problem for you in installing it again, right? Because what it does, it just does some changes in the directory files, right? So that is where you can face issues if your setup is interrupted in bit, right? So just make sure everything is in good shape before you start installing SQL Server, right? So here you can see that it has been installed successfully and you can close it. Yes. And just to check if our SQL Server Management Studio uh, or and SQL Server has been installed correctly, what you have to do is you have to just search here for SSMS, which is SQL Server Management Studio. So click on it. And you can see that it is giving the name of my laptop as the server name. And one more thing which you need to make sure, if you're not using any encryption, you need to make it optional, right? By default, it is mandatory, but we need to make it optional. So select optional and then connect on. Click connect. Okay, so once your Object Explorer looks like this and that there is no further message of error or something, that means your SQL Server Management Studio as well as SQL Server has been perfectly installed, right? So yeah, this is all about the installation of Microsoft SQL Server. Enjoy using it. Thank you.